What if I told you your loyal, cuddly dog curled up on your couch has a direct connection to wild wolves that once roamed the icy tundra 30 years ago? Yep. That same little floof that hides under your bed during a thunderstorm was once the descendant of nature's top predator. But how did that transformation happen? How did the fierce and feared wolf become man's best friend? Today, we're diving into the incredible, mysterious, and sometimes shocking story of how dogs evolved from wolves into the companions we know and love today. Let's go way back. Part 1. The beginning. Tens of thousands of years ago, humans weren't scrolling TikTok or shopping for chew toys. They were nomadic hunters, moving with the seasons, surviving brutal winters, and constantly looking for food. And not far behind them? Wolves. Not as pets. As competition. They were after the same prey, the same resources, but something strange began to happen. Some wolves started hanging around human camps. Not the aggressive ones, those were probably chased off. But the ones that were a little braver, or maybe just a little hungrier. They realized something. Hanging around humans meant leftovers. And humans? They noticed too. These wolves warned them of danger, helped with hunting, and slowly, trust began to form. This was the beginning of something huge. Mutual survival. Part 2. From wild to domestic. Over generations, these friendly wolves began to change. The aggressive ones were weeded out. The more social, curious, and human-tolerant ones survived and bred. These early proto-dogs weren't lap pets. But they were different from wild wolves. They had smaller skulls, shorter snouts, and even started barking. Yes, barking is actually believed to be a trait that evolved specifically to communicate with humans. Fast forward a few thousand years, dogs became more than scavengers. They became partners, helping humans hunt, guard, pull sleds, herd animals, and eventually just be there. Part 3. First dog breeds. So what was the first actual dog breed? We'll never know for sure, but archaeologists have found canine remains buried with humans as far back as 14,000 years ago. One of the earliest known breeds? The Seleucian ancient Egyptian hunting dog, revered for its speed and elegance. Others point to the Basenji, often called the barkless dog, which has traits dating back thousands of years in Africa. And let's not forget the Siberian Husky's ancestors, used by ancient Arctic tribes to pull sleds and guard camps. These weren't designer breeds, they were purpose-built by nature and necessity. Part 4. From survival to companion. As humans evolved, so did dogs. We moved into cities, started farming, building civilizations, and dogs adapted right alongside us. They were no longer just tools for survival. They became family. And that's when selective breeding kicked in hard. Humans began intentionally shaping dogs for looks, behavior, and purpose. Herding dogs like the Border Collie Guard, dogs like the Rottweiler lapdogs like the Pomeranian. Yes, a wolf once became a pom. In just the last 200 years, humans created hundreds of dog breeds, all with unique traits and temperaments. Part 5. Today's dogs. So now, when your dog follows you from room to room, when they snuggle next to you on the couch, when they sit by the door waiting for you to come home, you're not just seeing a pet. You're seeing 30 years of evolution, trust, survival, and love. You're witnessing one of the most powerful human-animal relationships in history. All thanks to a hungry wolf who decided, maybe humans weren't so bad after all. Closing. Pretty incredible, right? From wolves to wigglebutts, this journey is far more epic than most people realize. Let us know in the comments what breed is your dog, and have you ever thought about their wild ancestors? And if you want more stories about the science, behavior, and secrets of dogs, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got so much more coming your way. See you in the next one.